Gorgeous and glorious from Gill. First boundary for the Indian captain.
The sound of ball off bat. The timing is impeccable. Look at that, just the roll of the wrists. Making sure he gets it in the gap between the two fielders.
I think this is a pretty good batting surface. The evidence of 7. What a response from Gill. He gets all of this. That is his first 6.
The difference between the ball before and this one was the one before was a deliberate bouncer. This one is a bad delivery. It's a short ball, and the line as well allows him just to get inside it and help it on its way.
Yeah, that slip went out very early. He was there for the first ball. It's down the ground. It's a nice test of the outfield. No chance. Gill is stamping his own authority. It's another expensive over. 29 without loss. Fine legs in. And that's again an easy boundary. So when we were praising Chatara, he's not bowled to his field.
Yeah, it's been a poor start from the Zimbabwean bowlers, unfortunately. There's been some outstanding strokes played, yes. They've also just bowled a little bit all over the place. Hasn't been difficult for the Indian batsmen to find boundaries. Look at that line and that length. Cannot bowl there if you've got a 45 in the circle, because it's too easy just to ride the ball and ramp it over.
Oh, this is going to be a top edge. That'll go all the way. Well, fortuitous, but it's all going India's way. It's another expensive over. Umpires will check. It was right below the commentary box, so I think that's gone over. And in spite of the early onslaught, Raza has given Muzarabani a slip.
Yeah, he has. Just before the
Cry of catch it. Well, it has just been a poor start in the field from Zimbabwe, and this time it's Jonathan Campbell who's the guilty party at deep third.
Zimbabwe are making life complicated for themselves by unnecessary misfields like that and not bowling in the right areas. He's literally just played that down to third man. And that should be a simple pickup.
Oh, slip was in play. But it's all going India's way.
This is why Sikandar Raza got the slip in. Because he knows Muzarabani has got the ability to produce deliveries like this. Extra bounce. Dion Myers needed a few more meters in himself to be able to get to that.
It's just a flurry of boundaries, some helped by Zimbabwe's efforts in the field. Oh, there's work for the man in the deep. And that's going to be another boundary. Just helping himself. It's too easy for India.
Yeah, again the line and the length are not right. Shubman Gill doesn't even have to try and hit it. Just knows exactly where the fielders are, and it's just a closing of the face and good timing that allows them to get it away in that gap for 4.
There goes Jaiswal. He's got a hand to it, but parries it. One bounce over the boundary. Just had a bit too much of it. As you said, you just said your words were scarcely cold, and there goes Jaiswal, very attacking.
possibly intended to go over mid-off, where it was bowled wider, give himself enough room, hit the middle of the bat, and maybe it was half a chance for Marumani. Down at sweeper cover, he was well inside, and unfortunately,
such has been the fielding. And a wicket for Sikandar Raza as Jaiswal succumbs eventually. And joy for Zimbabwe at last.
India 67 for 1.
likes to use that option, Yashasvi Jaiswal, the switch hit, plays it in all three formats. This time around, unfortunately, hits the bottom of his bat and straight into the hands of Brian Bennett. Sikandar Raza has the breakthrough for Zimbabwe, and the opening partnership is broken. Yashasvi Jaiswal goes for 36. India lose
the centurion of the previous game, Abhishek Sharma.
Yuvraj Singh.
Catch it.
This time he goes down the ground and has gone for 4. Well, it's also taken the fielder by surprise. 76 for 1. Now moves on to 80 for 1.
Call for catch it, fielder settles, takes it. No fireworks from Abhishek today, as Raza has 2.
Well, that move hasn't worked for Abhishek today. Coming when the scene was set, Jaiswal got the chance as an opener. Abhishek has pulled it straight to mid-wicket. Raza's been excellent, just as the Zimbabwe captain should. And in the search for a 6, and trying to leave off, trying to start again where he left off the other day, he has perished. Yeah, 81 for 2.
Runs in the second T20I, finished with 70. That's hammered down the ground. Bowler saw him coming, and in spite of an altered plan, dropped the length, but Gill has just clubbed that for 4.
Well, that is a good hard flat bat, Gill. But yeah, Gaikwad coming in, that doesn't make entire sense, does it? Dubey.
Oh, Shubman, he is shifting gears now. It's part-time off spin at best, and Shubman is treating it as such.
Good from the Indian skipper. He's launched this over wide long on, and quite rightly. Gentle off spin from Madavera. It's his first bowl in the series. He's quite a canny little off spinner actually, but given the Indian, good strong hit from Gill. And it'll be nice to see if Gaikwad can
How easy is that? Gaikwad, brilliant. This isn't his comfort zone, but he's brought India's 100 up in style. And the ball thrown to Madaveri isn't working.
Well, Gaikwad is a beautiful player of spin. He's got silky footwork, lovely balance, and he does use his feet so well against spin. Usually he's doing that in power play if someone bowls a spinner at him. Oh no. That is the third time we've seen a simple strolled single turn into a boundary. It's been sloppy from Zimbabwe. There's just no getting away from that.
And the boys, come fellas,
Dion Myers, the guilty party on this occasion. That's going to be 4. And Garava at short third drops his shoulders, but that is 50 for Shubman Gill. India's captain gets a score. It's 5th in T20 internationals. He'll be mighty pleased with that effort.
Well, Shubman Gill, the Indian skipper, looks like
That is a great shot in the gap, sweetly timed. Gaikwad is showing us his range of ball striking.
This time, Gaikwad uses his feet to go sideways a little. He goes a long way inside the line of the ball and gives himself the width to free those arms. He flays it over extra cover.
He's gone to Wellington Mazagatsa this over. It's the 15th.
Oh, now. Clive Madande was up. Didn't expect the batsman to miss the ball. Because of that, it'll be 4 byes.
That'll bring up the 50 of the partnership between Ruturaj Gaikwad and Shubman Gill. The seam up that we've seen so often from Raza.
Oh, that's hit away. That should go all the way. And it does. Top of the grass bank from the captain.
Another one of his variations, Raza. This one, the wide arm delivery, but doesn't fool Shubman Gill. Right off the screws, middle of the bat, and onto the grass banks.
Now this is straight down the ground. And the Indian pair have decided that we're going to take on Sikandar Raza in this final over.
A huge shriek of no from Raza. He knows pretty well that he's bowled it right in the slot for Ruturaj Gaikwad. The googly this time around, but doesn't matter. It was too full and straight as an arrow. The Indians are turning it on here in Harare.
In the air. Now, how far has this gone? Not far enough. And Zimbabwe might have been poor in the field so far, but if you're going to pick out a fielder to hit a catch to, don't hit it to Sikandar Raza.
Again, the extra bounce doing the trick for Muzarabani. Probably in the slot. Gill must be thinking that shot was on. Unfortunately for him, hits it only as far as mid-off. Striding back, Raza takes a neat catch. And Muzarabani has his first wicket of the day. Shubman Gill, a good innings of 66, comes to an end. India 150.
Just over 2 overs to go to make an impact. There's bat in hand. Bottom edge. That's unfortunate, but India will take it.
Need of the hour for Sanju Samson and India. You walk in and you try to swing for the grass banks. Back of a length from Garava. And lucky for Sanju Samson. Speeds the fine leg. Fielder, first ball, boundary always puts that extra breath.
And that's gone. It's the slower ball, but it's a low full toss. You called it, Abhi. But he gets enough on it. Does Gaikwad, and takes him to 42.
Thank you very much, says Ruturaj Gaikwad. The back of a length was much harder to hit. A nice, juicy full toss, a slower ball. Doesn't seem like his strength in Garava. And Gaikwad dispatches it over long on.
Thick outside edge. It'll run away for 4. Abhi, you said 6 and a 4 in the over will give them a chance for 180. And it does. 1 over to go. 171 for 3. Back-to-back half centuries? No. Zimbabwe have caught one finally. And it's a pretty good one from Madevere because it's gone quickly and it's gone flat.
India 177 for 4.
Muzarabani has his reward. full and wide, and Ruturaj Gaikwad picks out the fielder. This time it's taken quite neatly. Another good innings from Ruturaj Gaikwad.
Nicely played. That is a beautiful way to conclude the Indian innings. Sanju Samson
That is the end of the Indian innings.
taking advantage of the spaces at extra cover,
Babu getting 183.
and India end up 182 for 4. 55 runs put together in those final 5 overs. Couple of wickets for Zimbabwe.
We're going to kick this power play off, and we need a good power play. If they're going to chase 180, we need a good power play.
And with a minimum of wickets down, maybe one, I would say.
Ideally, of course, Jeremy, but you know, if I was chatting to that team, I wouldn't even be talking.
And a swing there.
A little bit of swing, comfortably played on Madavere. Zimbabwe are off the mark.
Oh, down the ground it goes. Oh, this is lovely. That will go for 4. No need to run. And what a way to open your account.
Excellent start from Maramani. That's exactly the sort of aggression that Zimbabwe are looking for from their openers. Beaten first ball, down the track the second. I did mention putting the pressure on the bowler. That's a good example.
Got hold of that one. Was short. This time he got hold of it. Will it go all the way for 4? Yes, it does. And 9 without lost in the first over for Zimbabwe. Good start. Oh, soft dismissal. Given away. And Madavere succumbs.
That might happen if Madavere plays many more of those types of shots.
2-2, you want 2 away from it? Yeah, that's true.
Avish Khan's had a good series so far. He's picked up wickets every game. He's looked dangerous. He's banged the ball in quite heavy and quick. And here, he's got a left-hander to bowl to.
That one he's got hold of. And that should go for 4. Good shot. 15 for 1.
Set down for Zimbabwe. The score is 15 for 1.
Short again, cut away, and that will go for 4. What was offered, it was short, and it got the necessary punishment.
Nice. We've seen him hit Khalil over mid-off, over square leg, and here a little uppercut over backward point. 3 very different shots, 3 really good results for Zimbabwe.
Out! Dube makes no mistake at mid-off. And Maramani succumbs 19 for 2.
Yeah, solid foundations weren't what Maramani was trying to build there. He was taking everything on. It was a high-risk strategy, and he's paying the price.
That is the end of Marumani.
He's trying to hit this back over Khalil's head, maybe over mid-on, and he's dragged it straight to mid-on. Good solid catch from Dube. Khalil, crucial wicket. Maramani gone. Zimbabwe 2 down for 19.
Oh, what a catch! That is magnificent stuff from Bishnoi. Wow! A backward point. That's what we matches. Catches like that. Bennett gone for 4.
Ravi Bishnoi, take a bow. One of Zimbabwe's most attacking young batsmen, most dangerous young batsmen, has flayed at that ball outside off. He's hit it in the screws. Bishnoi has plucked it out of the air above his head. He's a few meters in from the inner circle. He's quite close there. That is just a sensational piece of athleticism and coordination. Two-handed catch above his head with only a fraction of a second to react. Brilliant. Brilliant by India. Zimbabwe.
That's short. It's gone on the ball. No one there. We'll go for 4.
Good for Raza. He's meeting fire with fire here. Abesh has got him in both the internationals already played. He got him attempting a pull shot in the very first one. He bounced him out in the second. He's bowled another quick short ball there. And he's been met by the Zimbabwe captain. I love the way Raza plays. He does not...
Short again. Balled away with disdain this time. Gone for 4. 30 for 3 now.
29 for 3.
It's a rare loose ball that Bishnoi has bowled, and Raza has capitalised. This afternoon, Abhinav Mukund.
Yeah, Raza's come out with positive intent. The back knee bending to ensure that he gets the placement he requires in the power play. Bishnoi usually comes outside of it, so a bit more
Cries for catch it. Fielder takes it. Such good judgment from Rinku Singh. Made it look easy. We've seen a few catches go down in the first innings, but India have been exceptional.
took on the matchup. Raza couldn't fault him. The target massive for Zimbabwe. The off spinner coming on. Almost picked out the fielder beautifully, did Raza. And a safe pair of hands. Rinku Singh. India have been sensational on the field and with the ball as well. On the low score for Sikandar Raza. He goes for 15. Zimbabwe 37 for 4.
Here's another one. Riyan Parag had slipped, the substitute fielder. Washington Sundar has 2 in the over.
This is clinical from India. The plan's working perfectly. The first one not so much in terms of a shorter ball to the left-hander. This time great seam presentation, pitching, turning away, playing away from the body was Jonathan Campbell, and straight into the hands of Riyan Parag. It was almost as if they'd planned it to the tee. Washington Sundar has 2 in the over, but Jonathan Campbell has to walk back for just 1. Zimbabwe 39 for 5.
Myers with some intent and brilliantly executed. Welcome boundary for Zimbabwe.
Yeah, too full from Abhishek Sharma. Looking for a bit of turn, trying to grip the ball, but Myers taking full toll of it. Slower through the air.
That's in the gap. That'll be 4 more. Madande and Myers are just dishing out a little bit of retribution for Abhishek Sharma from the last game.
Yeah, poor delivery. Short, asking for trouble, had to hit the gap, and he did that really well. Did Madande.
Oh, now that could go for 4, and it does. That is really well played by Dion Myers. And there's one thing he's done, he's made sure he's hit the spinner really nice and straight when it's full.
He's taken 3 boundaries off him. these last 2 overs of Abhishek. 2 down the ground now, 1 pull shot. That's good. It's a tough situation for young Myers out there.
Has he found the gap? Yes, he has, Dion Myers. He gets another boundary.
Well done, Dion Myers. So 2 drives down the ground against Abhishek and 2 pull shots. The first pull shot in the previous over against Abhishek was wide of mid-on. This one, he's gone a little squarer. And he's hit it well enough. It's gone for 4. Excellent learning opportunity here for Myers. And a confidence-building opportunity for him.
Pulled away, there's a fielder back. There's 2 fielders back, and he splits them both.
Clive Madundi this time, getting onto a short ball pull shot. He got it just square of the backward square leg, found the gap perfectly. Gonna need to target Dubey. Dubey is only very medium pace in the 120s kilometers an hour.
Top edge, it'll probably go for 4. Dion Myers won't mind, and neither will Zimbabwe. End of the 13th over, 86 for 5. He's found the gap, and it'll be 4 more runs.
4 more runs and the 50 partnership for Madundi and Myers. And Myers pushing on a little now. 34 of 27 balls. Dion Myers' career best is 35. So let's hope.
He's pulled that away. That's where he's strong. 6 runs.
And that 6 brings up a record 6-wicket partnership for Zimbabwe against India. Dundee and Myers are hauling Zimbabwe slowly back into this game. 2 balls from this over from Dubey have gone, and there are 4.
Thanks to these 2. Down the wicket, he's got a top edge, but I think it's going to go all the way, and it does. Madundi on fire.
And Madundi landing the ball very close to those dancing in the stands down in Castle Corner. Excellent batting, great aggression, choosing the right man, targeting the right bowler.
Now you'll have to think that there's a formula to this from these 2, because from the previous over,
Across. There he goes, that's in the air. Gone. No mistake, Rinku Singh out in the deep, takes a good catch. And Washington Sundar is third, 116 for 6.
That's exactly the plan from India and Washington Sundar. Bowling it wider, slower, not in the slot, but slightly back of length. Look at the ball drifting away and then turning, inducing the top edge. And it finds the safest pair of hands on the field at the moment. Rinku Singh has already taken a couple of lovely catches here in Harare. Washington Sundar has a good innings from Madundi. Comes to an end at 37 of 26 deliveries. Zimbabwe 106.
There's gone down the ground, maximum 50 up. What a shot!
What a way to bring up his half century. Dion Myers, it was in the slot. And the crowd are ecstatic. It's his first T20 international.
Wow! He's given that a thump. It's gone! Gone! Gone for 6.
Wellington Massabat takes Zimbabwe 149 for 6.
Oh, he can hit a big ball.
Thicker edge. And it's gone for 4. They'll be ruining the fact. You're quite correct. 154 for 6 now. Avish Khan, a bit expensive in this.